I welcome all of you to the first session of this newly constituted 18th West Bengal Legislative Assembly and convey my heartfelt greetings and best wishes to all the newly elected members of the House. I also extend my warmest greetings and best wishes to all the sisters and brothers of Bengal on the forthcoming West Bengal Foundation Day on the 20th June. I pay my heartfelt homage to all the former members of this Assembly, alongside all the former Union and State Ministers, Members of Parliament, and former legislators of legislative assemblies of all the other states in the country who have recently set sail on their final voyage to the heavenly abode. I would also like to offer my deepest condolences at the passing away of a number of acclaimed personalities in different fields of art and culture since the last session of the 17th West Bengal Legislative Assembly. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chief Minister, and Honorable Members, this time the people of the state have given a decisive mandate in favor of a new government for the first time in the last 1.5 decades. The people of West Bengal have most decisively rejected the atmosphere of fear and frustration prevailing in the state for a long time. The new government, having assumed the responsibilities of steering the state, will endeavor for improvement in all aspects of governance with utmost sincerity and a steadfastness of purpose. I have full conviction that with resolute commitment to national integrity, prosperity, and national security, the new government, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Sri Suvendu Adhikari, will pursue the path of all-round development of the state and welfare of the people, ensuring peace and prosperity for all, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. Honorable members, my government is fully aware of challenges ahead and its responsibilities to undertake new measures and formulate innovative policies to meet the aspirations of the people of West Bengal with uncompromising priority on the needs and dreams of the downtrodden and marginalized sections of the society. My government shall attach topmost priority to the security and safety for all, so that the common people can lead the daily lives with dignity and true freedom, sans any perception of undue fear. The overall atmosphere of threats and intimidation in West Bengal has to be eradicated and people freed from the clutches of the unscrupulous antisocial elements. My government will effectively control and do away with criminal syndicate system of extortions, illegal coal and sand mining, and take steps for prevention of heinous crimes, especially those related to women and children and their trafficking. Law and order machinery will be revamped to usher in an ambience of peace and tranquility in the state. Particularly, there will be zero tolerance for any atrocity against women, children, and marginalized sections of the society. My government will take appropriate measures to restore the rule of law and re-establish people's trust in the state's institutions. The new government has already cracked down heavily on those who once ran a reign of terror and an extortion raj under the protection and patronage of the earlier ruling party in the state. With the restoration of the rule of law in the state, people are breathing in freedom and they are voluntarily coming forward to raise their voice against various injustices meted out to them by the unscrupulous elements in different forms. The state administration is taking necessary actions on all such complaints with remarkable alacrity and absolute fairness. A massive drive is on to remove illegal encroachments upon government land and unauthorized structures. In perfect commitment to the spirit of secularism, my government will ensure true freedom of religious practices for all and sundry in the state. Even though the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita were enforced on 1 July 2024 across the nation, it is only after the new government came to power that the new criminal laws are being effectively enforced in the state. One of the objectives of the new criminal law is to speed up the criminal justice system by leveraging the use of technology. Various measures, including issuance of relevant notifications, are now being taken in right earnest so that the laws can be properly implemented in the wider interest of the people of the state. Honorable members are well aware that the influx of illegal infiltrators along the long, porous international border over the last decades has severely impacted the demographic balance in our state. The fulfillment of needs of the rightful citizens has been compromised because of the presence of a large number of illegal infiltrators here, with the active indulgence of some vested interest groups within the state itself. My government is taking prompt actions for quick detection and deportation of illegal foreigners after they have been identified following the due formalities. Substantial number of illegal infiltrators have already been identified and deported within the short span since the new government took over. The incumbent state government, after coming to power, has approved all the pending proposals of land purchase and government land transfer for border fencing and border outpost. To strengthen border infrastructure and curb infiltration, my government handed over 85.76 acres of land to the Border Security Force on 20th May 2026 through vesting and direct purchase. In addition, acquisition of direct purchase of 88.401 acres of land is currently under process. Further, 897.477 acres of land will be made available for this strategic requirement. To ensure greater efficiency and transparency in the management of land records, my government proposes several transformative digital initiatives. These include GIS-based land information systems and preparation and updation of geo-referenced cadastral maps for improving land governance. My government also intends to collaborate with the Reserve Bank of India for implementation of RBI Unified Lending Interface enabled digital Kisan credit card system in the West Bengal. The initiative is expected to reduce loan sanction time from 15 days to about 15 minutes and enable paperless agricultural credit through secure API-based land records access. The government will implement the consent-based Aadhaar seeding initiative under the Digital India Land Records Modernization Program. This reform will improve transparency, reduce duplication, and facilitate integration with Agri-Stack. The state government is committed to join the National Geospatial Knowledge-Based Land Survey of Urban Habitation under DIL-RMP as part of the National Initiative for Modernization of Urban Land Records. Collection of relevant data through census is vital necessary for policy planning, allocation of resources, and dealing with issues of political representation in the changing dynamics. Immediately after assuming responsibility, my government issued the notification on the 11th of May 2026 to conduct Census 2027 in West Bengal. Since then, the government has steadfastly bound itself to complete the first phase of Census 2027 by 30th September 2026, along with the rest of the country. This will be for the first time ever since census started in India, way back in 1871, that the exercise will be on a digital platform. In West Bengal, this involves more than 1,96,000